it's the way that they've gained the results. It's the strategies that they've used. It's how crisp some of the executions are on some of their rushes. It's the fact that they have a style, and it is a style that could be exploitable. There's these slow plays and all that, but generally speaking, they're very good at kind of mixing it up at the right time, and so far it's hard to see even some of the best teams really exploit it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just said rushes and overgaming in the same sentence. It's a little bit of a weird one, that, but they've really become known for their slow, methodical styled calculative, is that a word?
What? Calculative?
Calculative, no.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
It's cast number 10. You can say whatever the hell you damn want.
Yeah, it's a methodical, calculating style of play that OverGaming tend to go for, and they've become known for that as well. And yeah, they're a team where if they turn up on the day, then they do really well. And we saw it today. They've played 3 games today. They've won 2 out of 2 so far. This is their 3rd, and they should be making it 100% win rate today, because this is a game where they should come out on top. Simple as.
We said a lot about OverGaming, but what do we have to say about that team?
Well, Flamey, big.
It's not a good start. Flamey, we're not really selling them right now.
Let me think about my words. It's late.
All right.
Flamey, he came from a better team.
I think I'm going to have to jump in here.
Yeah, go for it. Well, okay, I'm just going to say World Edit. He's a world-class AWPer, you could say. Well, maybe not world-class, but he brings out some great plays. And on a map like Inferno, he can definitely be so versatile, jump around almost JW-esque.
All I was going to say is they have been challenging. They challenged Virtus Pro earlier. They took them to a draw.
Yes.
So already, and they did that in a fashion that was very respectable. They earned all those rounds. Whatever you want to say about it.
may argue with that one about being respectable, but
that's true. But they did a strong performance.
Yeah.
Virtus Pro perhaps not at their peak, but that's besides the point. We're now into the pistol round, and OverGaming gonna execute the A take here with the grenade over towards Car, the flash, get them out on mid. So far, it's all going according to plan for OverGaming, but they're gonna funnel through quad. This can be dangerous. This is the dangerous part of this rush now, and it looks like so far things are going well for dAT. Getting the frags in amongst the smoke. Bullets raining in from which direction, I don't know. As that smoke obscures more or less everything. Let's flip him. Now gets taken out, and Musambani is left alone. And looks like Musambani will find himself a quick kill onto Flamey. And there is the nade. Oh, it might just help him get the kill, but well, dAT will finish it off. And they funneled through quad. I'm never a big fan of that. That is a very hard thing to pull off. OverGaming went for it, and that team responded with grace and finesse.
And frags and the round. And there we go. They're going to be buying up this time round. Wild Edit going for only his USP, armor and defuse kit. He wants to get the AWP. It's a crucial weapon on Inferno. You can play wherever you want from it. You can even jump in apps if you like, but standard is, of course, arch side, or the mid peak, or of course the B hold on banana. And straight away, Blade here, going to get challenged in mid. Not able to find a frag. Going to tag Alex down to 52 HP. Feels like a while since we've actually casted Inferno. There's been a lot of Mirage and Dust too. I'm glad that we can see a new map on here as Blade picks up the first frag onto Lau. And the bomb still going towards this A side.
Certainly is, and we'll have to see if they're able to do something with this. Obviously investing quite a lot into this round. There's Blade, going to spam through the smoke. Does take down Musambani. The bomb is going to fall. OverGaming make their way through Connector, trying to just explode onto that B site. Well, or at least have the possibility for that. Going into Speedway, there goes Flippin, takes down Flamey. And that is some weapons for them. Flippin going to be on Faust. He does have armor as well. So Bondic will find Flippin though. And that is very clean. Does take down Alex as well. So quickly before we see this next eco, tell me one of the reasons why you feel this is OverGaming's best map. What in particular have you seen that would back that statement up?
Just, I think Inferno is a map where slow methodical play can actually work out well. You can split and pick, and it's easy to force rotations out. If you get that pick on banana, about 80% of the time you're going to see the rotation player actually then stick towards that B site, and it becomes so easy for the T side to read. So going into the gun rounds, you really expect OverGaming to go for this more pick style, especially on banana, and try and open up the sites more. And Inferno is a map which favours that style of play, I feel.
So right now they're just taking over apartments with the pistols, and soon to commit to a rush onto this A area. Just get this pistol round over with. They just got Glocks at this point as they invested in the previous round with armor and pistols. So got to keep that money in a spot that allows them to buy in the following round. Bomb down or no. And actually here is Flamey in a very good position. And Flamey going to get a couple kills there with that SMG. And in he goes around the corner now, as the bomb is dropped in middle. Just low or left. And already looking forward to seeing the buy coming in. And that SMG buy, obviously they have to rebuy if they're going for SMGs. You kind of have to. Can't just stick with it like the FAMAS. So we do see a bit of a hit to the money for that team, as OverGaming do buy up the AK. So very crucial round here for OverGaming to take, to get themselves in a very good position money-wise. We'll to see how the picking style comes in from them and who is going to be the banana man or men. But there's 3 on banana for that team in the opening.
And one of which was well at it, but Blade holding the top of mid with Bondic in apartments. It's just these two over to this side. Swaps out, flipping I believe that was. Tags him down to about half HP, so it's not going too well for OverGaming at the start here. As that smoke's going to go in towards quad side. Sambani. Bomb's been picked up. In fact, OverGaming haven't really touched banana at all this time round, as making their way up mid. 3 players here for that team. It's Blade again who's holding tight. Picks up one down to 12 HP. Can't get the second. It'll be well dead to reinforce that with the frag onto Kyrie. And now 2 versus 4. OverGaming gonna have to try and wheedle their way into this site.
Flipping in a really good position. He's cleared out pit. They could actually string together a play here. He's able to pick off the player Bondic towards quad. He does spot him for a moment, and he himself goes unspotted, opens up quad, and now he can get his teammate Musambani into position here. But that team are quickly rotating around. Oh wow! That was huge. Huge kill. And what did it still providing so much annoyance, and he had the AWP, but he just running around with the USP. Pretty much won the round with the USP there at the end. So that team on 4 rounds, OverGaming on 0, and so far it's not looking great for the Spaniards, and another eco is in store for them, as we do see just the regular setup for that team. I'm curious whether they'll do they are going to go for the 3-man banana push once again. Not putting any smokes deep though, just chucking in some nades. Interesting stuff from them. And looks like the gamble might just pay off.
Oh, well did it with the first one here. He's going to fall back to a more flattering position so that he doesn't get rushed down. His team providing support with the grenades that are coming in. Blade here, going to get the headshot onto Flip, and if you come out of that sewer area, Vietnam, whatever you want to call it, so easy to get picked like that because all that's shown is your head. As the T's, they're now more or less stuck in this area. The bomb though isn't with them. They're going to have to go back down towards the bottom of mid, pick up the bomb and see what they can do with this, but well did it. Quick rotation from him towards here, gets one headshot. Is he going to go for the repeat? Turns away for the flash. Yes, he will. He misses that shot. Doesn't miss a second time. He's already on 3. Can he get the 4th here, or will it be Bondic? It will be Bondic to close out the round. 5 rounds already for that team. It's looking good for them. As OverGaming, they can get an AWP, but they're not deciding to.
Yep, I do like that very much. AWPs are very awkward to use on this map as a tease. You can't get open picks with it, like Mirage, like Dust 2. You have to use your teammates to flash you into angles, and CTs can just forever play defensively on angles. And what of it, you can see that he's not ever really challenged middle either, which is, I think, is pretty good. He's going to go for the apartment's aggression. What of it might just find himself with a quick pick early on, but he gets maybe a bit distracted here. Finally refocusing into the right spot. Tags Flip him and tosses in the grenade. But he's done his job, tagged the player, and that's going to be quite a while till they're actually able to even push into apartments. Clearly a very big priority for them as they put 4 bodies towards this side of the map. And we see OverGaming's Kyrie. He's kind of holding banana, but not really pushing it. That team, though, they can't really exploit that fact because they themselves are not pushing banana either. They're just playing very tight to the side. And here we go, triple man setup here in the apartments. For that, they do take down 2 players. It's going incredibly well for them so far. We've got Worded and Bondic still alive in the apartments. And Bondic going to find himself an easy one. Oh my goodness. 2 kills coming in from him. Big round here for that team.
And now it's just Lau left. Well did it. Did spot it. I'm not sure he's actually spotted in there, but it'll be Flamey to finish off that round. And it's falling apart for OverGaming. Might be getting a little bit late for them. Loss of concentration. This is their 3rd game of the day. That team, I believe it's only their 2nd. It might be their 3rd as well. Not sure how many games they've played, but again, oh wow, okay, it's their 4th game.
We're going to see the Kenny S kind of move towards the balcony and then just go for the flick to mid. 2nd mid. Looks like he's just going to stay on 2nd mid here. And they do get pre-naded down Banana, so Flamey going to chuck in the Molotov perhaps. All very wise, not throwing that into the smoke that was arriving. OverGaming, all of a sudden they've stopped dead. That team seemed to have a good control of the round.
They really do, and again, they don't really need to push out. They get the initial information, and then they just sit on it and wait to see what OverGaming do, because they know that OverGaming take a long time to make their mind up. Although they're getting set for this one. Smokes are getting ready. Musambani is holding the defensive backs of them. With the bomb in hand, now Lau will join him. Looks like they want to stray away from this B play. And mix it up again with an A, because flipping, he's got so far into apartments here. So they could actually get some control, but nope. Bomb going back down to Banana. 35 seconds left now.
Already a 3-man setup there for that team, so if the push is to come in here, and it is going to come in here, they have the Lurker and Flippin over at Boiler, but the 4-man push going to beat the 3-man stack, and Flamey to go down instantly now as they make their way into the site. 2 more players, can they deal with them? Quickly a 3rd one as well, but they are just grinding through them, and the jump over the coils with Alex, another jump with the AK, going to find himself wild at it, and just OverGaming jumping into the site. All over the place, it's chaotic. But it is 5 men still standing for the Spaniards. Finally, a strong round from them. A round that actually, in to be honest, plain speak, they had no right to win.
Definitely not, and it was their first time they've tried going for this B bomb site. Bondic, though, setting up for exit frags. He's bound to get one here. He finds one. And Kyrie would have told his team, you can't go that way. You've got to go the other way. And they should all survive. Yeah. Boom. 6-1 now to OverGaming. They get their first round on the board with the bomb plant and the explosion. Forced 4 rebuys, but it doesn't matter when the economy of that team is that strong.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah, it's easy enough.
Yeah,
that wasn't too bad. That was just.
I've done it. I've done it before. The worst is was simple, man. Because I actually say simple all the time, and then it's suddenly
it just falls into the conversation.
God damn it. Either way, I never say world edit though. That never comes into my. It's not my usual repertoire of vocabulary, I gotta say. So I appreciate his name greatly. I'm gonna see the slow take a 2nd mid. OverGaming have been very passive when it comes to banana control, and many teams do favor putting. I mean, if you have a player that's as good as Flusher or Freiburg, they can do it alone. But many teams do it with 2 players, whilst they take apartments with 3 players. That's usually the standard start for map control at the beginning of rounds on Inferno. Going to see a late control of this from Musambani and also from Kyrie, but generally speaking, we've yet to really see much in the early rounds. But the thing is also, that team, they have never really shown much interest in pushing it either, so it's actually kind of a free take as well. So it's quite interesting that that team have been fairly passive there. They've never tried to smoke the middle or the deep areas of banana. And these are things that they can mix in later on if they want to. We're only halfway into this first half between OverGaming and that team. We're going to see Musambani now repositioning towards middle as the flash goes over. And there he is, going to jump across. That Molotov for the corner. That should, there's a player in the corner, make him run away from his position. And look at this, we're going to have these Molotovs coming in. Got to fall back there, and now the frags should start rolling here for OverGaming as they move into the bomb site. Already got the players quite low, softened up by the Molotov. Flamey there in the back, but the frags are coming in strong for dAT. Flamey with a triple already before going down, and there is the double from Sir World Edit.
Sir World Edit?
He gets a title now.
Does he?
He does. I just bestowed upon him Sirhood, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
10th cast.
Has Musambani lost his title of the general?
The general. No, he still has. He's still the general.
Just
In my heart, at least. General of my heart.
Just not worthy of anything just yet, even after their 2 great games today.
Certainly. Okay, so they are going to be taking actually mid. They do get a trade there up into mid, and they force a reaction from that team. They fall in back, and oh no, Flamey actually took down the bomber over on Banana. I was going to say that a fall back to Banana could be really strong here, and Flamey's already on top of things. He does take the frag, but Lowell does get the trade eventually, or the refrag. Very delayed refrag, but a refrag nonetheless. The bomb there in Vietnam picked up in the crawl space, and that's now. So they have Prizrak to kind of just confirm that it is going to go towards B. You can see Blade rotating now, and some fancy camera angles. Oh my goodness, these rotations on the camera, nuts. And Prizrak going to go in. He's going to have to combine his forces, coordinate here with his teammate. Prizrak, oh, loses the one-on-one against Musambani, and Blade is going to slowly now have to make his way in. He does have a kit, so he does have some time here to work this out, but it's just a game of finding 2 one-on-ones. That's all it is for him.
Yep, just Blade left. And he's going to try and save this gun, pick up some exit frags, wants this AK to carry on through to the next round. And we're seeing a pause.
I do not approve of pauses at all.
Nope.
Play on! Play on, no!
The show must go on.
So many pauses. I've just been riddled with pauses recently. Maybe it's because I casted a lot of games. That's why I'm exposed to pauses so much. Maybe if you don't cast as much, it doesn't feel as significant. But it is a shame for teams to have to break the momentum. This has always been a really big deal for teams in every game. If there's a pause, the kind of reads you have on the map. In Quake, it can be really horrendous sometimes. Because if you're timing items, you often just forget the times. You have to like write them down or something, but you just otherwise just forget them. And that's like your ability to understand actually how the map like looks in your mind. Yeah. And that once you have lost all those times and everything, it's like I actually don't know. I'm kind of like completely blind on the map. It's so that's pretty bad in Quake. But in CS, it's the same. Like you lose some of the feeling that you would get playing your position, some of the momentum, and a general feel for the pace and the rhythm. But it looks like they are jumping back into the game.
Pretty quick one there.
So managed to fill that nicely.
Yep.
What do you say
Quake
so
talk.
myself?
I never knew Quake had items.
You never knew Quake had items?
No.
Holy shit. I'm going to drop the S-bomb right there. It's just for you because...
Wow.
Because that is unacceptable.
Never played Quake or Unreal Tournament or anything like that.
Anything like that? Jeez. Don't know where to start, don't know where to begin.
I played Shoot Mania, I hear that.
Oh, good God! At least you said nothing like that and then added Shoot Mania, because that's true, it is. Shouldn't even be
fast-paced FPS.
Classified in the same genre.
Whereas CS is a very slow-paced, methodical FPS, and OverGaming take the methodical straight in there, and it's their playstyle. See how I segued there?
Yeah, I'm still heavily disappointed from the prior.
Such disappoint very well.
Conversation. So OverGaming once again, they do have the slow players coming in, but it is finally the slow take a banana. We're going to see that play come in once again. This time that team don't have the 3-man response, and we can see the same setup. They got the lurker here, flip him. He's not actually in boiler, so that's the usual place. But we will see a very, very good position here from Prizrak. Actually, this can just be devastating if he's able to pick up the first couple kills. But it's just going to toss in a grenade and then fall back. So it does seem like, here we go. We get the nades coming in now, and Musambani going to toss in the HE. Smokes goes down there on CT, get the rotation coming in. But three-man defense here again for dAT on the B site. But this time they've been played with. They've been played the full because the bomb is going towards the A bomb site, and Alex is in a great position here now on pit. And this should be a strong round for OverGaming. Now that they have the bomb down, they get their after plant. And that team have to go for the retake. It's all squared up. Here comes Musambani from the back. Can he get a free one onto Bondic? It's not looking good now for that team.
It's down to World Edit now to try and pull it back for his team. He gets the headshot. And 3 versus 3. Just going for exit frags now. Saving the AWP. Oh, he unscoped just as someone, I think, showed a little bit of skin. Prizrak now also trying to go for exits, but OverGaming, they're smart. They know they should go the other way. And they do salvage 3 guns there, that team, including 1 AWP. But they can't force buy on Bondic and Blader to go along with this. It's going to be Prizrak to buy an M4, so he's dropped 1 to a teammate. I believe there was an AK on the floor. Nope. Bondic just having to go for a CZ there. It was Flamey who had the AK. So, OverGaming slowly making their way back into this. You can't count them out just yet. 7-3. Giving 7 rounds away is perfectly okay.
That position, you never expect that. That was really, really nice. Can't quite catch that now. I think they've removed themselves from that position. Yeah. But you guys have seen it before.
Surprised Wild at it though. 8 HP down on him. Lucky that he escapes with his life.
And now he has to really fall right back. You can see he's playing Library and at the backs of the site. It's pretty awkward. Graveyard is definitely a good choice for him right now. He's going to just be stuck there in Graveyard looking towards apps. But already half the job with just that damage onto what it has been done by just... It should be pretty easy for some light pressure to remove Bondic and also to remove Blade from these 2 positions, either side on the quad and also from on long. So if they can do that, then they have basically the ability to hit the A side, hit the B side, and have a very, very delayed rotation from either A or B players. And that's kind of a standard play to play this. They're going to go for the A play regardless, just going to go straight in there. You get the kill onto Bondic, and just had a measly CZ. Flipping, going to go down though. Oh, great shot to World at it. Very low, but still. Good stuff there. Coming in from OverGaming. They do take the site by storm. And we have ourselves a Flamey and a Prizrak, making themselves a little cute little crossfire.
Going for exits. They're going to find one onto Moose and Bernie. There we go. Took a little bit of time.
He could even just stay there because he's got Prizrak on the crossfire angle, so just bait him massively. Massive baits. Looks like he's going to pick up another one. And you can see on the scoreboard here the money situation, how significant these kills actually are. Obviously, any extra damage they've done is pretty detrimental to OverGaming, as they aren't really rolling in dough at the moment.
Yep, it's gonna be Kyrie and Alex who will have to drop for. Oh no, because they got the bomb down. Everyone that died can rebuy. Still not going for this AWP on T side. It can sometimes work, but OverGaming don't want to play with it. Wild at it, picking up a Mag 7, trying to create some bank of his own here with very little investment. So he's going to be playing a tight angle, probably towards apps maybe, or down on banana. Either or. But OverGaming again, not dedicating themselves to a rush, just playing it slow. Smokes go out, flashbangs too. In fact, Wild Edit's top of mid with this Mag 7, making his presence known. An interesting spot.
Kyrie may be looking for the peek. The nades come in, allow him the opportunity to go for the quick peek. Does get the frag onto Prizrak. Very clean stuff here from Kyrie. Gets the spray in. Quick switch out for the M4. Alex makes his way in. Easy frags. Easy life for OverGaming. Not much more to say than that now, as we have Bondic and Blade on the run to hold onto their weapons. And generally speaking, things going very well. Very, very well here for OverGaming in these kind of closing rounds. It feels like they found much better solutions. They're tending to get the picks now, and see that they actually managed to take down Bondic. Blade gave away his position. Able to take down one player. Gets hunted now. Alex, there he is with the 1-on-1, and he will take him down.
Yeah, he will, and 7-5, so OverGaming have won 4 rounds in a row now, I believe, without losing. So they're getting some momentum going. That team's economy not looking too great. Having to eco this one. OverGaming on the other hand. Alex is there on 8k. It's pretty mixed because you've then got Musambani and Flipping on very little, but Alex, he can just loan out some guns if they ever need. Got some interest on that. Musambani playing really passive down mid, using this AK as an AWP to try and pick anyone in mid, but that team not going for this. They've gone for a 3-man stack on B as well.
I'm still surprised that that team have pretty much given up banana for free all the time. Against a team like Fnatic, like we saw at NIP, they did that because Fnatic's picking is out of this world good. And we're going to see the kind of triple peek onto Kyrie now. See if he's able to actually make the frags. It's like, oh, well, Blade's just going to walk out into mid and find himself some players. Gets a lot of damage done as well at it. Also, it's going to be leading the charge down. Banana kind of on the solo here. The solo run. Bondic in a great position to catch himself a single frag. And all of a sudden, OverGaming really struggling right now. Prizrak coming in, lurking. This is a very dangerous position. They're going to hear him stepping, but does take down the bomber, picks up the weapon. Should be easy to clean up Moose and Barney at this point, and in they come. Wow, really strong stuff. And looks like that team are going to be able to actually pick up an 8th round here, which is quite significant, honestly.
So they went for that take of banana, albeit a little bit of a late one, but they managed to pick up some frags on the eco. That's what you want. Try and heighten your chances of just doing some damage. And in the end, they were able to retake it because of the guns they salvaged from the banana take. So that team now guaranteed to win this half. It's now a question of by how many. 2 rounds left. We could see 10-5 best solution for them, or 8-7. That's OverGaming. Making their way to top mid. Wild Edit says no to Lau, no to Alex, no to any more. No, Musambani gets that frag onto Wild Edit, and it means that the AWP is dropped. So OverGaming can maybe try and open up a site with Kyrie getting that pick. Now 3 versus 3. This is definitely doable towards this B site. They know that on a buy round, if Wild Edit's in mid, they only play 2 on this B site.
Sick play from Prizrak, though. Actually just instantly gets the frag, re-smokes. Big delay now, and this is going to give his teammates time to actually get in onto a position to deal with this take of OverGaming. But OverGaming using the time, as always they do. As always they do. And a double back is installed. They realize that either just to wait and hit B late, or to back off to A, it's really just a gamble. It's something that, you know, it can work either way. They can have one player at either side. It's not for sure. Do make their way in onto the A bomb site though. In Blade comes quickly taking down Moose and Barney. What a reaction there from Flippin. Gets the double as well, and he's got plenty of time. He is swimming in time to get that bomb down, and he's going to get it down. Prizrak there, going to be coming in from the CT arch area, the library side area, as the nades do roll in. And here he comes onto the angle then. Oh, he can't win the 1-on-1. Prizrak will clutch it down for that team who go 9-5. And you were saying to me, OverGaming are the men, the heroes of Inferno. But right now I'm seeing that team being the heroes of Inferno.
Yeah, it's not going OverGaming's way. You do usually see something like a 9-6 scoreline on Inferno that you'd be happy with as the T side. Have to wait and see how OverGaming play their CT side. Once you get Kyrie with that AWP, if he gets a chance to use an AWP on the CT side. See how well that one goes. Again, that team just going to try and play really passive on Banana. Throw down the nade. Kyrie down to 50 HP. The bomb is only now joining the rest of the team. It is on Flippin. I think he was deciding what to buy, whether he should prioritize nades over an AK there. Just holding the bottom of Banana here. Just seeing if anyone pushes mid for that team. They've now had a 3rd player join them. I'm going to assume that's... Yep, that's Wild Edit joining them there. So that's even a bigger threat now on Banana as the smokes go through. Wild Edit gets one.
Great peek there from Wild Edit. Even gets the 2nd thanks to the CZ. And it's falling apart for OverGaming. Smoked off. Smoked off. They can't even go in now. After losing 2 men, what did they get out of it? Nothing. OverGaming is sat there looking like fools. Moose and Bunny stuck behind the fire on the last round here. There seems to be nothing that they can even do. That team look like they're going to be on an easy 10th round against the 5 of OverGaming, unless OverGaming can do something massive here. Unless they can pull out a crazy individual performance. It's what is the ask for them right now. Prizrak still in a good position to get some kills. They are making their way into the Banana site, the B site. And Prizrak with a double. There is the last frag coming in from Flamey. And that was beautifully handled by them. And Wild Edit's positioning there was just... Mwah! It's just glorious. Gorgeous.
Something I really like about Wild Edit on Inferno is that he'll happily go peek mid, then fall back to B, get a pick there. And against OverGaming, you can do that. Because they take so long to get into a site, you can peek mid, get a pick even if you don't. You can go to Banana. And you know there's going to be a player there. And towards the end, we even saw him go back towards the A site and get back to B in time to watch as his teammates won the round. And for OverGaming, we're going to see a 2-3 split. 3 on the A, 2 on the B. With Musambani holding mid right now alongside, I believe that's Alex.
Good stuff here from Blade. Does open up a kill onto Kyrie. There's Rack following from behind there from T-Slope. Gonna have to pick up the bomb, but if they actually stop the bomb from making its way over, OverGaming gonna have a big advantage here, but looks like they won't be able to stop that from happening. Instead, they are going to fall back and just wait for the push to come in. That team are using the time again and forcing the rotation from OverGaming. They are kind of forced at this point to split up 2 to 2. And that's what has happened. Eco is all over the place. There's Flamey. Flamey making his way in with a flash there. And it will be Blade to take the frag onto Moose and Barney as they go down Speedway with a high pace to their step. Now as Alex sits on the site. Oh,
Wow.
Sniper. USP sniper there, the James Bond action on the USP. So they're going to back away now. Don't like this idea anymore. They've forced the rotation and A is now clear. So it's going to work out. Well, they're in a good position. Maybe he takes a frag if he's lucky.
Nope. Gonna get denied that one. And the bomb will go down. Prizrak, Bondic, and Flamey are left to defend. It's awkward positions. Try and retake this bomb. It is Bondic. No, it's Flamey who is in apartments, but Prizrak in pit picks up one. He knows where Alex is too. Gets a tag onto him, but Lau trying to return. It will be Lau to get dropped, and now Alex 3 HP. You've got to think he's going to be a goner, and there we go. 11-5 now. That team winning the pistol round for the second time in this map. As Blade's now going to pick up a as is Prizrak.
The That's my favorite gun. No, it's not. It sucks.
No.
But it's funny. It's a funny gun. Makes people laugh. And we'll have to see if that team are able to pick up some frags with it. Actually, Hellraiser is often, I think, Angel. Angel buys pretty much every weapon.
Yeah, we saw him with a sword off the other day as well.
Yeah, he likes variety. Variety is the spice of life. That's what my mum always said. And I agree with her. But either way, it's a pretty good gun for making money, actually. The ump is actually not too bad. It's fairly accurate. It's got the rate of fire is the thing that sucks. But generally speaking, it's a pretty good gun. It's okay. It's not too horrendous. There's worse guns out there for that team to use on the anti-eco, but it's a good gun against armor as well. I do believe it's got decent armor penetration, if I do recall correctly.
And it's only $1,200.
Yeah, it's not a horrendous buy by any imagination.
Cheaper than a scout. And again, that team now adopting overgaming style of play. World Edit gonna catch Kyrie as he pushed aggressive, and now this A site is there for the taking because it's forced kind of a half rotation out of Lau towards the A bomb site. World Edit now knows that B is clear, and the bomb is going to join him down there as well. So again, another free plant here. That team just outplaying overgaming in the rotation game.
Yeah, it's looking really awesome for them right now. They even have Flamey sitting in Boiler with the Galil. Maybe not the best player considering he's got the Galil and not one of the SMGs, but never mind. Let's see what he's able to do. It's my favorite Galil skin, FYI.
Do it.
And and we're going to see him making his way now, looking for those kills. They're trying to keep their pistol armor alive, and I don't know whether that team should actually go for the frags or not in these kinds of positions when they're hiding in all kinds of corners. Actually slowly eliminate them regardless.
Gonna lose guns though, surely.
Yeah, they've lost 2 guns now.
Yeah.
So 2 guns for 2 pistol armors. And I'm not
almost 3 at the end.
I guess you can definitely make an argument for the SMGs to lose their weapons. Yeah. So that's fine. And we do see the AK rebuy anyway, so that's fine. It's all good here for that team, who so far have been doing a great job against OverGaming, who have had fantastic results. That team also have been performing quite well recently, and both teams have played like so many games today, like so many games. And we're going to see a very light banana focus from both teams at the moment.
Yep, both teams only sending 1 player there. It is Kyrie, who is there versus World Edit's P90. Some say it's the gun of pros. Others say that it's a easy gun to use, very MM style of play, but World Edit's choosing to go for it on Bondic. Gets the headshot onto Alex. Blade's now going to come round. Spots out flipping. Finishes that off. The smoke coming past him as well. Seeing a boost out of Lau too. This could get them 1 or 2 frags as they come onto this site. In fact, it's going to get Lau too. He's going to drop down. He spots. That is Flamey coming round. Flamey will drop him now. Kyrie rotating. Last man standing. 1 versus 1 up against a P90. He has the bomb, but I'm not sure if he knows this. He's going to try and challenge. Or is he going to just fade back in smoke? I don't think Lau spotted the bomb drop.
I don't think WhatDat knows where he is or has like the faintest idea. And Kyrie's actually in a good position to surprise him. He doesn't know. Ooh. Kyrie could do this. And he's probably just going to plant the bomb here. Oh, this is easy pickings for Kyrie. Oh, and he gets it. What a sick triple from Kyrie. Are you for real? Kyrie, okay. And the 5-7's so good. I loved how he took down 2 players, just spamming the 5-7, and he still had loads of bullets left. It's such a good pistol.
I thought that was P2000.
No, it's a 5-7, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah.
There
you go. Yeah. And he's now got the AWP in his hand. So we'll see how he uses this on World Edit going for the T side AWP.
Alright, well Kyrie, I would hope that he doesn't challenge mid. Yeah, okay, he's not going to challenge mid. That's good. I'm going to see him going for the angle here on the B side. He can also get pop flashed over as well, like the flash could come over. He gets the kill. The support is there in case things got a little bit sticky over by Banana. But no sticky situations just yet. And someone threw a decoy off the map. Good to see a question mark off the overview. It's pretty cool. And things slow down a little bit. That really have to assess their options. They have Banana basically now. The thing that they really need is a pick. The problem is that they've already lost a player. Usually you can risk a player to get a trade. So you can have a guy step out, create the refrag situation, the trade situation, then be up a man as the T side. And even be squared up, but the CTs have lost a man. That's the important part. But so far they haven't managed to do that.
It was a pretty big pick as well onto World Edit. So they've lost an AWPer and it's Blade with the AWP. We haven't actually seen much work from him with that big green gun, as he's going to be rotating. Nope. They're going to go pick the bomb up. 30 seconds left. Turn towards A. They've already got 2 players there. Alex going to be useless on this B side. He's going to have to rotate round. Lau, though, ready and waiting with this pop flash. Kyrie going to fall back. Lau knows there's someone there. Picks that. Made a little bit of hard work from it. Hard work of those 2 frags there as well. The pop flash going to go out. Really nicely using the roof to make sure it doesn't fall and obscure his own view, as it's now just down to Flamey. He will get taken down by Kyrie. Come back.
Yeah, certainly. Again, I feel like more pressure can be on Banana, generally speaking. That team they just decided to just leave it completely open. And actually, Alex moved quite close to the top of Banana, and he actually heard and saw absolutely nothing. So they basically knew halfway when their double back was coming into A, they already knew that was happening, and they're like set up so far in advance to deal with it. So they didn't leave any players there, didn't really mess around, just went straight up for the execution, and they didn't hit their shots. And that's what the rush was really relying upon, those entries. Looks like Prizrak will go down there, and Bondik soon to follow. This 2-50, but OverGaming picking up their 8th rounds. And if we take a quick check on the money, we can start to see that OverGaming are beginning to really look very good there. And that team are starting to lose a lot of momentum in pretty much every sense.
Definitely so. And the AKs now, because World Edit did lose that AWP early on in a few previous rounds. He's not really able to get his economy back on track. Or maybe just not opting to go for the AWP. Maybe he doesn't just want to challenge Kyrie. Kyrie, he's playing towards the A side this time round. Nice view of Banana. We actually saw no one there except for that solitary Ukrainian player.
What I'd like to see is some pop flashes and just like picks onto Banana. Just like be more proactive from OverGaming. But I'm going to see that they hold apartments well. Flamey walking in pretty much by himself. And it's an easy enough frag for OverGaming to pick up there, as we have a situation where they decide that they were just going to leave the positions, get the frag, and then go far and just leave apartments open now, just fall back a little bit. Oh, well done it with some good spam actually onto Alex's position. Really nice pre-firing there. That's exactly what you need to do. And he forces out the re-smoke as well. So, oh my god, getting more clips here. And look at the health overall for OverGaming. Generally speaking, it's not looking that good at all. There's 2 players, in fact 3 players below 50% health. That's substantial. So now when the rush does come in, whether it's A or B, they can choose either. It's looking like they've softened them up enough that they will be looking at a successful push.
Alex, though, he is the man at the back of the site. Bondic is going to try and come around through CT, get a pick here into Kitchen. Kyrie's going to follow with the 5-7. Pick that one up. 4 versus 3 now. Kyrie with the AWP. Spots the bomb going down. Does deny it. And now he's going to get hunted down tight to his left. Picks that frag up. The bomb will go down. So that team do get $800 in the bank. But Prizrak, it's probably best of him just try and get maybe 1 or 2 frags and then try and save. But
he's got this. Oh, okay, no. Maybe he doesn't got this. But they were pretty low, so there's definitely hope alive with that.
There was potential, yeah. Certainly so. Kyrie still with that AWP, got a 3k in total that round. 3-round difference now, and this one could be going to a very close game. Could even go to a full 30 rounds.
Full 30 rounds, ink.
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 Ugh.
Okay. I'm good. I can do another 100 rounds.
Oh boy.
Bring it on. 10 hours is not enough for me.
I think if this does go to like 30 rounds, then we would have hit 300. Well, you would have hit 300 rounds in total today.
Nice.
Nice. No, probably about 250, 270-ish, but it's a lot.
That's disappointing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Most CSGO rounds casted.
Yeah.
In a single day.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that can't be. I wonder what the most is.
Set that record. Go do it.
Anyway, we're going to see the round progress here slightly. The position by both teams occupied. Okay, you know, we have apartments now. Pretty much this area is taken over by RT side, dAT, and they do have obviously Banana as well. This general position. It's a wireless mouse, please forgive me. But generally speaking, dAT do have a lot of map control, and this is now. They've now actually even forced OverGaming back to more defensive positions on the site, pit, site, and CT arch / library. So basically now they don't have to commit to an A play, although the time is starting to run down hugely. But here they go. Kyrie does go down straight away to world at it, and there's no messing about here for dAT. They're just going to go straight in on top of this, and we're seeing Flamey just in the apartments, in the smoke, sitting there, waiting for his moment as Lowell picks up a kill. Counter flashes are so sick for OverGaming. They get 3 in a row, but there comes a return frag for the 2 versus 3 situation. Prizrak and Bondic still alive in the site with that bomb down now, but just Bondic to remain as he has 3 players to deal with. Goes for the quick one-on-one. Not going to find it in OverGaming with honestly great counter flash setups there, and I don't even know if it was a setup or anything, but it just worked out incredibly well. The positioning was very good. The timing was perfect, and generally just well done to OverGaming.
Yeah, pulling it back on the CT side. Had a shaky first half. Looking strong on this second one though. That team able to buy, just about, because they did get the bomb down. Weren't able to get the round out, so only AKs for them. We've seen them been able to get easy control of apartments. See what they do again this time around, but they don't really toy with the idea of Banana. Alex here pushed really far up, tagging Wild Edit down to 50% HP. Musan Bani now backing him up there. The pop flash going in, but not going to follow it up. Just allowed Alex to get back to the to safety on the site.
Okay, so once again we can take stock here. We got apartments for that team. We got Banana for that team, and again the round can follow as the previous one did. They can go for the pick towards CT Arch and then play it off of that, or they can now just start forcing out some nades from A. Create a huge amount of threat. We already see the floater, Kyrie moving towards A, swapping out Musambani, actually, switching up the position of the AWP, which is always smart to do whenever you can. And this now would certainly favor B, actually, not playing against Kyrie. He's been hitting some really great stuff right now. And they are going to go for the B as well. There goes Alex really close, though. Alex in a really crazily good position right now. Gets 2 frags already. Pulls out the knife for the stabs. Not going to get any stabs though. And it's going to be Musambani to pick up another kill into Blade as the bomb will go down.
If that team get the bomb down for the second time in a row, they will still be able to keep on buying. Bondic almost caught reloading there, is able to get the kill with 1 bullet left in his clip.
I should try to get to the heat and potty setup, but I don't know if they have the space to do it. Ooh, they do get, kind of close enough. That, going to see if they can defend with the 2 players here. Not quite the heat and potty, but we'll see if it will work for them. Bondic going to be alone now, and looks like it's going to be the round for OverGaming. So OverGaming climbing all the way back. A big comeback from them. I think, like, what, many rounds in a row.
Yep. It's been a lot. In fact, that team won the pistol, didn't they? If I recall correctly.
They did,
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Finished 10-5 the first half. They've won. They won the pistol, and then OverGaming won a few, and then that team won one in there somewhere. But OverGaming, they've been on a good 4 or 5 round wins now. As we're seeing set up again. Kyrie going for a peek on the B. Playing it quite conservative though. Going to fall back and play it from CT. In fact, he's going to just switch up with Musambani. So going to go over towards the A side and stop the advances of that team there.
Once again, it's all about the map control. Pop flash there from Alex. Going to go for the peek. Good stuff. Ooh, barely executes it. Well done, it will get dropped there towards the car. And looks like that team going to lose Banana completely. However, with a very low Alex, unless they switch his position out, they're not going to feel very confident in pushing Banana unless he just flashes Moose and Barney out there. They're instead just going to sit on it, smoke it up. They've shown to us many times that they are just very capable and comforted by just sitting on the very passive setups instead of a team like Dignitas. We're going to get that coming in now for the aggression. What a sick frag through the smoke from Bondic up onto Speedway now. Can they survive these OverGaming players? Can they stand the pressure coming in from dAT? They are playing very quick now, as we see Blade actually going for the rotation, and dAT, Flamey, and Prizrak going to go in now onto this site. Could be very difficult. Alex going to go down though very quickly. There is a great return from Musambani, spraying around, pulls out the P2000. Going to get dropped by Flamey now, as he is going to get the bomb planted for his team. And we do have the push coming in from the back. Flippin' going to go straight for the angle hit towards the new boxes. And I wonder, oh, he's going to peek him.
Wow.
Oh no, he peeks him. And Flippin' gets an easy one. And now it's 2 men to the 1. Blade gets the first kill. Quick rotation around. Just trying to shoulder the angle. Work out what's happening. He's going to switch up his position again.
Diffuse.
Very fast pace here from Blade. Now he has to peek for the...
One.
Oh, great stuff from Blade. Gets a very critical double in crucial moments there for that team. OverGaming was starting to run away with it. And looking at their money, they can even barely buy. After having won that, things look very grim, even still, for that team.
Yeah, and that was the best chance of a round they were going to win. Once they got that bomb down in the 2v2 situation, it's been the best opportunity they've had to actually get around on the board. As Alex is actually going to go aggressive towards Logs, and WildEdit, lucky to come out with his life. 2 HP on him after the double nade comes in. And now Kyrie misses the shot in second mid, so he's going to have to fall back from that and give up his position. As Blade just trying to hunt out, see where any of the Spaniards... Oh, Musambani now challenging Banana, picks up one, going to have to fall back. Both players on B are pretty low. 12 Musambani, Alex on 40. It's pretty tight stuff.
Yeah, it certainly is. Still a lot to be done here for that team. They've got 2 players who are pretty much walking corpses at this point. Somebody call a medic. You can't do that in CS though, so that sucks for them. I'm going to see if they can make the push though onto Banana. So far, the Banana defenses have been pretty strong, like, well, into the site. Alex always going to go, oh, if he goes for this pop flash, he could be in for a nasty surprise. Wow, caught with the grenade out. Look at that, Bondic speeding past, just run and gun at its finest. Flamey taking down Moose and Barney, and this should most certainly be a bomb dropped here. But the health difference is still massive. This is going to be very, very tricky, to say the least, here for that team. And look at that, the grenade already coming into play. Oh, and WildEdit goes down, and it's all on Flamey. Back at the site. It's the first kill. Not able to do much more than that, and the defuse will come in. But they did do a lot of damage in the rounds. Maybe not really enough to be impactful, but still.
And that's just ruined that team's economy there. They had such a good win round loss bonus going on, and then it gets reset to 1.4k. It's really, really damaging. They're only on P250s this time round, up against the primary weapons, M4s, and the AWP of OverGaming. I feel like that team should probably speed things up a little bit on this eco. Maybe try and catch OverGaming out by surprise, but Kyrie able to pick up one. If they can just charge him and Musambani down. There we go, they drop Musambani. Kyrie gets a frag, however, but they've got Alex here as well. And there we go, 13 all now. And that team can only just get together a buy on dAT going for this AWP.
The curse is real. So we're all tied up once again. Fantastic result from that team. You know, they had sick momentum early stages of the match. Really did a phenomenal job. And, oh, they're going to flash over Kyrie. Looks like that should be what happens there with a double nade as well. They connect with nothing. And Kyrie going to get into position, it seems, towards the car. Might just find himself a frag. But to finish my point, it seems like OverGaming is starting to bring themselves back. On the CT side as well, usually much... well, hold that thought. We do have a bit of an aggression here coming in. Looks like Blade able to easily handle Alex with the Galil. The sidestep. Does manage to find the head eventually. And OverGaming now down a man. And look at this.
Orb v Orb. Are they going to peek? Are they going to go for it? The flash comes in. Kyrie fires off a shot just in case. Then has to fall back from that one.
And now they're going to hit A pretty hard, I think. After just showing some presence there. So Musambani going to peek, he's going to see nothing. They're going to know. They are going to know now. They start rotating immediately. The grenades start coming in. The early warning from what the Banana players saw is coming in. And OverGaming might just be set up very well to deal with this. Not the most amount of bodies onto the defense, but they do have the rotation. The cavalry is coming. Kyrie with the first fire onto Blade. Oh, just barely missing that shot. Lowell there to pick up the pieces with a couple. Make that almost a triple, but not quite. And we have Flippin coming in. Oh, wow. No scope, just straight up no scope from dAT. Does not care, but Musambani running through the fire. Going to be able to get the planter, get the defuse, and pick up the round for OverGaming as they go 14-13. They find themselves ahead for the first time.
And that team are going to have to eco, or do they force it? They are going to eco. No, force it. Spoke too soon. They always tempt you into thinking that they're ecoing and they're playing for the draw, and then it's like, nope, going for the win. Gonna go for these Galils, these AK-47s. Gonna want to try and do some damage. And we'll see how this one plays out, whether they have to find themselves
It actually makes sense, because I'm pretty sure they actually need the win pretty badly as well to actually make it to the playoffs. So
yeah, that's fair enough.
So it's a pretty good point.
Interesting where the whole earlier on in the group stage you would have thought, yeah, draw's fine, I'm happy with a point, but now dAT picking up one. This spy round could be working. Flipping with a great double kill, however. It's a very quick tap. The rotation coming in. The bomb, however, is still on the A side. They're still happy just to leave Flip in there to deal with it, but Flamey, he's going to be running away to the B site as well because his teammate has got onto the site. It is dAT. He does have an AWP. Whereas Flippin might find himself a wild blade in second mid. He's going to come around, gets taken down, so 2 versus 3. It's going to be hard to retake, but once Musambani hears the bomb going down, he knows where it's going to be. Does deny the plant. And dAT it's in a bit of a tricky position with that AWP at the back of the site.
No. Gonna do the dance. Blade gonna end the dance very quickly. Doesn't want to mess around. And we have Musambani now ready to come in as the bomb does go down. And Blade is ready to peek with his friend. And they get the double peek. Perfectly done from that team. Perfectly done. The double peek just executed. Couldn't be done better. And they do take the frag. That's absolutely how you end the round. And 14-14, round for round with these two teams. At this point now, any difference that we once had earlier in the match has now become or rather has just completely disappeared, as we see that team in OverGaming fighting tooth and nail to just be 1 round ahead.
We are now guaranteed 30 rounds. The curse is real. As World Edit trying to get a pick down Banana. I think this is one of the few rounds we've seen with Kyrie without an AWP. So he's going to be lacking, maybe not in his comfort zone this time round. As Wondick goes back, picks up the bomb, and goes back into apartments here. So looking to take this towards A and see if they can open up that site. Flippin is on the site. He's done great work before. Going to have to get past them if they want to get onto this site.
Yeah, going to see the A execute coming in. Last time OverGaming were able to defend it, they had a quick early warning from a pop flash situation here towards mid. I don't think that's going to happen. That smoke is down. This should be much more surprising this time around. The rotation should be a bit further away. Rotation now started from Musambani from B to A. They're starting to realize what's happening. That team have to capitalize on this delayed rotation. Although now it's not really delayed, they've got to hit the shots. Kyrie with that sidestep so timely through the smoke. Disappearing like Batman afterwards though, and now we're going to see himself just through library with Musambani there in a great position. That team haven't really made it onto the site yet. They're coming in from the sides, going for the wrap. In comes the frag from Musambani, pulls out the pistol. P2000 almost, but Prizrak still stands against 2 players. Going to get the bomb down. We do have him in a 1-on-1, and he's not going to get a chance to even pull out the rifle. We do get the round there for OverGaming, so they have at least not lost the game, but can they win the game?
They are now just playing for their seed. They are pretty sure guaranteed to go through to playoffs. That team, on the other hand, fighting for this. Not sure if a point will work for them and guarantee them into playoffs. But for OverGaming, 3 points will be a great way for them to end the night. As Kyrie has the AWP. Blade only on a P250. Not looking good for the Ukrainian side. As World Edit is the first to get tagged down. That must have been from a grenade there on Banana. As Alex going to come round. Pop Flash comes in. They trade 1 for 1. Where they're going to exploit this. They're going to know that if Alex was facing and Kyrie wasn't there, then there's only 2 players on this B side. World Edit getting a frag now onto Lau. And Musambani, he's all alone. Little does he know, a player has actually got round behind him into ruins.
Musambani waiting for the peak. There it comes. Gets the first kill. Site opened up now, well and truly. As Kyrie is putting in the bullets. The smoke is long gone now. I don't know. They don't have any other smokes, so all of a sudden Kyrie becomes a big threat. They have to kind of stick to construction side of the site. Kyrie going to take down, or rather switch up the AWP for the M4. Make his way in. This is for the match. Goes for the defuse here. Can he just get the straight up defuse?
He's got it!
Oh,
wow.
He gets the defuse!
Wow.
And it's just simple as that. There's like 4 players left alive, but you know, apparently it doesn't even matter.